Welcome to that really weird and analogous time between one major holiday and another major holiday and then the end of the year, where no one knows what day it is. What time is it even? And so I'm giving myself a little bit of grace. My cat is glaring at me because she was beautifully, blissfully asleep. And then I decided to come onto my own bed and use it. I've shamed her. She's looking away. So I love music, and so today I just wanted an excuse to go through all of my records with you guys. And I should say these are not all of my records. These are my records that are most in rotation. So I'm wondering, should I, this is a milk crate, by the way. This is how I store my everything, is milk crates and boxes. And so I'm going to take out the first big chunk, and I'm going to ask you if you think I have a favorite band. Because there's certainly no reason at all whatsoever for you to believe that I, Alana Marie Axley Ray, have a favorite band. And the answer is obviously absolutely Fall Out Boy. So I've got, oh my gosh, this is a very cool vinyl record. I really don't know what we're talking about today. I don't know what we're here to achieve, what we're accomplishing. I think we're just going over my stuff and the fact that I don't know how to put things back into place after I've used them. I think that's the biggest concern here. Side A, yes. So how was your guys' holiday? Are you relaxing? Is it relatively calm and peaceful? I do hope that everything is at least going gently between you and family if you are around family. It is not even the holidays right now. I am just preparing for the end of the year because I want to give myself a little bit of leeway. But that being said, I am also emotionally preparing. So I've got Take This to Your Grave, I got Under the Cork Tree, I do not have Infinity on High or the First Believers Never Die volume, but I do have Save Rock and Roll, which is an amazing album. I think they're all really good, even Pax-Am Days, which some people don't like, and I don't give a shit. I wish I had Mania. Mania is such a good album, but I did find So Much for Stardust, which is very... Oh no, it's not. It's not dusty, it's just what it's supposed to look like. No, it is dusty. It is dusty. This is also a very good album. Now, I really wish, I totally don't have a favorite musician at all in Fall Out Boy, but if I did, I would have Patrick Stump's Soul Punk and Truant Wave on vinyl, which maybe, maybe one day. But to move past Fall Out Boy, I love a good little funny disc, and so this is Janelle Monáe's Queen and then Dance Apocalyptic, which is you have to play it at a different speed excuse me, in order to hear it correctly, and I love a good different press too. I don't know if I'd ever get an album that has liquid in it, because that is very, very popular for certain pieces, but I just don't know if I trust that. Now, something that a lot of people don't know about me is that for a very, very, very long time, Coldplay was actually my favorite band. And why do I identify with a bunch of white men just screaming their feelings? Who knows? Maybe it's the queer in me. Maybe it's the yearning and the longing. But I adore Rush of Blood to the Head. It's not my most favorite album they've ever done. That's actually going to be Viva La Vida, which I don't have. But my favorite song in the whole world is still Clocks, and Clocks is on A Rush of Blood to the Head. And then I know for a fact these used to be in some form of order, and it's going to drive me nuts. Here it is. Milo Sclioto is also a really good Coldplay album. Again, it's no Viva La Vida, but it's still pretty decent. I enjoyed the like EDM they were going for, and I like the color palette. It looks really good. So now we can just have fun. A lot of my records I actually got from my uncle. Rest in peace, Uncle Randy. But a lot of my really good albums are from Uncle Randy. So we got a little bit of Billy Joel, got some AC/DC, Back in Black. Oh no! My boys! My surfing safari! You can tell some of these records have certainly seen better days. Oh my god, this poor sleeve. Look at that. It's got one single corner that's still together. I'm sorry, baby. Go back in there. I'll fix you one day. I want to like have these properly fixed at some point. And some of these are extremely warped too, so I'd really like to have them pressed back into place, if that's even possible. Of course, we got a little bit of Bee Gees, a little bit of main course, and now is all of the Beatles. All the Beatles that I have, because I'm a bug bitch. Not just in the arthropod sense. I don't think arthropod is the correct term. You know what I mean. Beatles, 1967 to 1970. We've got Sgt. Pepper, which I love Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. I think that's probably my favorite Beatles album, Sgt. Pepper's. And then Abbey Road, which is pretty good. Let me just go to the highest octave possible in describing it. It's pretty good. Let me see, what do we have next? I think I saw Miss, yes I did, Miss Pat Benatar. God, she's so cute. So cute. Yeah. This is just a really good album. In the Heat of the Night. And then, oh, I've got both of my Fleetwood Macs. You can tell one of them has been very well loved and survived another move. But I love the material that was used for this one. And this one specifically came from my Uncle Randy, because you can see it's got his writing on here. Of John McVie, Lindsey Buckingham, Stevie Nicks. And it took a couple times to get Stevie Nicks correctly, which is rather funny. Mick Fleetwood and then Christine Movie. Oh, Stevie, you're so beautiful. You're so beautiful, girl. I have Stevie in here on her own in a couple. Where are you, Stevie? Stevie, where are you? Oh, I'm going to leave this out because I like it when they're all together. Oh, the Eagles. I love the Eagles. Even more than the Eagles, I'd probably just love, what's his fuck? Who does Actual Miles? God damn it. Don Henley. There we are. I adore Don Henley. I think he's got a beautiful, beautiful voice. I love his song Dirty Laundry. I'm always humming it to myself. Has nothing to do with the actual doing of washing of clothes. Bob Dylan! I knew you had another record out here somewhere. Gotta put them together. Oh no, that's Billy Joel. Never mind. You can be on your own. Blood on the Tracks. Oh, you got to see the front of it before I did. I love Dion. Like 100% I love Dion. And he's still making music. Like, I saw a photo of him the other day and I was like, damn, Dion, you go. But yeah, this is a good one. Loneliest man in the world. Let's see, what's next? Who's next? Have a marijuana. David Peel and the Lower East Side, recorded live on the streets of New York. This is certainly an Uncle Randy Garten piece. I don't even know if I've played that more than a few times, but when I am now straight edge. I do not smoke, I do not drink, I don't even drink coffee. But when I used to listen to that. So it's been quite some time. Of course, a little bit of Jimi Hendrix. Look at those cowpokes. I'm from a horse family. I'm from a country horse family, if you couldn't tell by my accent that comes out sometimes. But, Ringo Starr. Good Night Vienna. I'm going to put this by the rest of the Beatles, because I know I've got another singular Beatles work out here somewhere. Beep. Who do we have next? Barbra Streisand. Stony End. Is it getting too fucking dark? Can you see? We'll see. Maybe I'll get up and turn the light off. You can see my butt as I crawl past the camera. I mean, you can say a lot of things about Barbra Streisand. I'm going to say only positive things, however. So, Aretha arrives. This is such a good one. This is such a good one. Of course, Satisfaction is the first song on side A. And a really good rendition of That's Life is the first on side B. So I highly recommend. $1 for that, that's crime. That's crime. Okay. Grandma, how do I say this correctly? Okay. So this is a record that I bought specifically because my grandma, rest in peace, Grandma Axley, loved this. Xitabe? She used to say that this woman had the voice of an angel on earth, and I have to agree. This is an absolutely beautiful voice of a generation, and she, I mean, just go and Google her. Go onto YouTube and see if you can find her stuff. You can see it, you can read it. I've made sure to point the camera so that you can see everything correctly, so I didn't have to flip it. Because I'm lazy. So, there's the angel on earth. Oh yeah! Oh yeah, Pink Floyd. Dark Side of the Moon. I mean, you've heard Dark Side of the Moon. It's good. It's good. I cannot feel my lady. Otis Redding, the Jimi Hendrix Experience. Yeah, this is a really good one. This is very, very nice. Yeah, this one's $15.98 from whenever it was bought. So let's actually put you with the rest of them. Here we go, Jimmy. There you go, Jimmy boy. Oh, even another Jimmy. Electric Ladyland, the Jimi Hendrix Experience. I haven't listened to this one in a very long time, but anything Jimi Hendrix is amazing. I'm gonna put you in there. What do we have next? This one has seen better days, but it's more of the Eagles. This is a good one. Again, very much Southern rock. California desert. You know, where I live. In the edge of Mojave. Oh, even more Eagles. I had to just leave this open so I can find where it goes. The Long Run. This is a really good album. I like this one very much. Heartache Tonight. King of Hollywood. That's a good one. You can say a lot of things in this world about a lot of artists that have existed. But I love Michael Jackson. And I don't want to hear anything that you have to say about it. I'm fully aware. Trust me. I know. But I love him. I love him. I don't care. Elton John. I have so much Elton John. It's like not even funny. And he's still fucking going. He was also a part of that Fall Out Boy album from earlier. Oh yeah, see, now we're just getting into the Elton John era. So, what is this? Rock of the Westies. Look at those 70s hippies. Look at those Nerferders. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. I actually have 2 copies of this. I accidentally bought another one because I thought I had misplaced it. And now I just have 2 copies of Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. Which, like, isn't the worst thing in the whole world to have. Because, I mean, look at that. It's a trifold. I love the illustrations. I always cry for Candle in the Wind. Why? I don't know. And then, of course, Elton John. still very, very hippie. Hippie boys on the back. And then Empty Sky, Elton John. I need to fix some of these, very much so. Oh my god, even another Elton John. Half of these I've bought, the other half are from Uncle Randy. Now I'm getting to the point where if I pull another Elton John after this one, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh my god, that's funny. That's funny. No more Elton. Here's the second one. Okay, I am a little bit worried because I haven't found a couple of the albums that I thought were in this box, which means I do need to go through my other box to grab something real quick. But I'm going to come to that problem when I come to it. Because we have David. We have David Bowie. I do love David Bowie. As a non-binary myself, I believe that he probably would have identified more with that concept more than anything. And yes, I know, there's some good things he's done, there's some horrible things he's alleged to have done. I get it, I understand. But then we also have James Dean, and I love this because it says promotional copy, not for sale, for Warner Brothers. So this is a really good one, and I really enjoy it. But I love a little bit of history that comes with some of these. So, okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to go look in that other box because I'm missing some things that should be in the regular rotation, and I must have put them in the other box. The color on this drives me nuts, but it's from one of my favorite movies, and so I'm gonna let it slide because naturally it's the Sound of Music. I feel like we all learned how to sing from this beautiful lady right here, because we don't really give enough cadence. No, cadence isn't the correct term. We don't give enough weight to the fact that she brought into all of our homes do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Like, seriously. And then the Hotel California, obviously. I love... This whole album is really good, but as someone that grew up in the hot part of California, it is very, very much just a song that reminds me of my childhood. And it's gonna drive me fucking crazy, so I'm going to pause the video and go get my other ones because I'm not gonna make you, well, maybe, oh god, no, it's too heavy. It's too heavy. I have an enormous rock that I keep in there for reasons that don't really matter. I'm a rock collector. So I'm going to pause the video, and I'm just going to have to edit the video together in a different software. And that's fine. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. We continue on. I don't want to hear it. I love Janis Joplin. Everything Janis Joplin. Everything she does is wonderful. And of course, it's the greatest hits. Oh. If there was one single time in my entire life the cat is about to go in front of you. Hi. Hi. I know, tell me about it. If there was one single moment in my life where I said I was born in the wrong generation, I do wish that I could have been friends with Janis Joplin during this time frame. Would have been put in jail for fighting against the man and for burning my bra and all sorts of shit, so. Along with the whole queer thing. But I digress. I mostly just took this out because I bought this and then I never listened to it, and I really want to listen to it. So I don't know much about Mastodon medium rarities, but I just really want to listen to it. So it's out here so that I listen to it, and it's not just in the other box. I love a good tease, which is all we'll say. And so this music to strip by, I feel, is a lot of fun, and I love to listen to it. For sure. Oh, and just my soul loves a good crooner, so we've got some Sinatra as well. little bit of Sinatra, and then I've got 17 million Queen albums. So jazz, naturally, this is such a good one. Mustafa. So jazz. The Game, because I love Crazy Little Thing Called Love. Freddy, crazy little thing called love. A Night at the Opera. This is a really good one. Thank you so much, Roy Thomas Breaker, for producing this. And then, of course, News of the World. Now, these are the two where I was like, where is Stevie? Because, of course, we have Belladonna. Gotta love Belladonna. And second of all, you gotta love The Wild Heart. So I think Belladonna's a little bit better, but I'm just biased. Wild Heart is great. And now we've talked about Sinatra. Let's talk a little bit about Santana. Look at that. I love a good foil moment. This is really fun. I enjoy Santana a lot. Borboleta. So if you haven't like sat down and listened to Santana's discography more than just smooth, I highly suggested it. So now we're getting to the part where I have things that like are on record that aren't necessarily music, but I fucking adore Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In. I will quote it to myself all the time. Not a damn person will know what I'm saying, and that's fine. God, it's so good. If you haven't, most, if not all of Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In is on YouTube. And if you haven't sat down and watched a variety show, which is where SNL comes from, I highly suggest you sit down and watch this, because it is very, very, very funny. And I watch a lot of dumb shit on the internet that makes me giggle, that I really, really love. I do consider it art. But, you know, Rowan Martin's Laugh-In, go and watch it. In the vein of soundtracks, because I love soundtracks. I own so many soundtracks on old iPods that I don't have access to anymore. On CD, on album, I've got Charade, which is such a good film. If you haven't seen Charade, I think about the last 15 minutes of it constantly. As well as, of course, Audrey Hepburn's famous line, "I'm having a nervous breakdown." Think of that a lot. And then this, I love this album. I always am a little bit sad that I own it because I bought it for my ex-wife for Christmas. And of all the things that I got during the divorce, I didn't get some very important things, but I did get the Return of the Jedi back. So if that gives you any sort of context about the priorities, I don't know. But this is a very good soundtrack, and I put it on often. So that's like the exciting part of my collection. I love to collect shit, as you may be able to guess, and so that's just where we are. I'm gonna want to like put these back into order now, so that's something I'm gonna spend some time doing. In my milk crate that also has the now empty box. This used to be my mother's jewelry box, but it's got a nice California poppy in it, which is really pretty. And then I, not to brag or nothing, but I'm a black belt in Taekwondo, so I also keep my black belt in here, because why wouldn't I? So that's where we are today. Thank you for being here, for just letting me have a really silly video about music, because it's the end of the year and we're all tired, but I have so many exciting things that I have planned for this upcoming year, including a very long form series. So you guys are gonna get a preview of that, not this upcoming week, not next week, but the week after the fact. You guys will get a preview of what I'm working on. And I want to talk about it more, but I'm not going to. I'm going to behave. I'm going to follow my own boundaries. So May you have a beautiful end of this year. I'm so proud of you all for getting to this point. Seriously. Take it from someone who has been through a partial hospitalization program for not wanting to exist anymore. I am so immensely proud that you and I are talking right now, and that we did it, and that we're here. So, have a beautiful end of the year. Please, if you imbibe, do so responsibly. Do not go driving. Have a DD, have a designated driver set up. And be kind to yourself, because it is a very difficult time of the year for many, many reasons that we don't got to get into. But I know, I see you. I see you. So, I love you very much. The cat and I say goodbye to you. If you want to actually. See you later.